Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Alright, so today I'm going to review about chapter 3, give a lecture about chapter 3, electric current and direct current circuit. Okay, in this chapter we have 9 subtopic. It's quite a long chapter. Okay, so we're going to have 2 hours of lecture and 11 hours of tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to go through this subtopic one by one for you. Alright. So we're going to start our lecture with topic 3.1, electrical conduction. In this subtopic, we're going to have 2 learning outcome that we're going to cover in the lecture. So this is the learning outcome in the lecture. Alright. So first we're going to describe, okay, microscopic model of current, and then the second one we're going to define and use electric current. I is equals to dq over dt. Okay, so moving on to the first topic. So I'm going to introduce you with the microscopic model of current. Okay, so what is microscopic model of current? First, they will explain what is current and how current is moving inside a metal. Alright, so we start with metal is a good electric conductor. In metal, alright, the charge carrier is free electron. So this is the charge carrier in metal. So in any conductor, the charge carrier is a free electron. So free electron. If there is no electric field inside the conductor, free electrons move randomly in all directions. So remember this. Okay, so free electrons is always move randomly in all directions. Okay, this is the attributes of free electrons. Okay, if an electric field E is present, okay, so here electric field E is present, electric force F is equal to QE causes the free electrons to move slowly along the conductor. Okay, see in this direction, see this diagram below. Alright, so there is an electric field. So kita ada positive plate and negative plate over here. So the direction of electric field kita dah belajar dalam chapter 1. Okay, ini adalah direction of electric field. So it will make the electron from here, this is electron, to move to this side. Okay, dia akan drift to this side. Okay, so kau akan nampak bahawa elektron ni akan bergerak to one side. Okay, elektron dia akan bergerak daripada sini, dia akan drift ke sini. Alright. So faham? Because of the electric field. Alright. So and this velocity we call it as a drift velocity. The velocity of the electron moving to from positive plate to negative plate, or from positive direction to negative direction, we call it as drift velocity. Okay, the drift of electron in one specific direction producing current. Okay, so the movement of the electron in one direction will produce current. Okay, so you understand this is what we call as the microscopic model of current. Okay, so because of the electron move in one specific direction due to the electric field. Okay, due to the electric field present in the circuit. Okay, alright, so clear about microscopic model of the current. So I'm going to move on to the electric current, the second learning outcome. Okay, so the electric current is defined as the total charge Q flowing through an area per unit time. So it can be defined by using this formula. This formula is the definition for electric current, where dQ is the amount of charge that passed through the conductor at any location during the time interval dt. So tadi kita dah belajar bahawa kan electron need to be moving. So electron is the charge carrier over here. In this case, electron is the charge carrier. So current is the amount of charge, okay, which is electron. This is electron. that pass through a conductor at any location during the time at any time interval. Okay, so the SI unit for current is ampere, and it is a base and scalar quantities because it doesn't have any direction. Okay, so what is 1 ampere of current? 1 ampere of current is defined as 1 coulomb of charge passing through the surface area in 1 second. This is one of the most important definition that you need to remember. Okay, because this is very important. Okay, 1 ampere of current is defined as 1 coulomb of charge passing through the surface area in 1 second. Okay, so current can be measured using ammeter connected in a series circuit. The flow of charge persists for as long as there is a potential difference. Okay, so this is the yang kita boleh bandingkan. Okay, current kita boleh bandingkan seperti apa? Seperti liquid in a fluid in a pipe. Okay, so dia lebih kurang sama. So apa dia punya analogi dekat sini? So kalau korang tengok, when there is no potential. Okay, there is no potential. So maksudnya kat sini dia kira potential adalah gravitational potential lah. When there is no potential, so the water won't flow. So sama juga macam current, the current won't flow if there is no electric potential. Okay, but then if there is a potential difference kau tengok kat sini ada atas tinggi U, ni tinggi, ini U rendah kan, so kau akan nampak the water will flow down. So that's the analogy for current. Okay, so the direction of current is opposite of the direction of flow of electron. This is the things that people always confuse about. Okay, so the direction of current, because of what? Because flow of electrons is from negative to positive. Electrons flow from negative to positive plate, daripada negative plate to positive plate. But the current is flowing from the positive terminal. Okay, the current is flowing. See, current is flowing from positive terminal to negative terminal. Okay, so the direction of the current is opposite the direction of flow of electron. Alright, so this diagram will explain macam explanation lah apa yang berlaku pada direction of current. Okay, so there is example for this chapter. So this example you can check. Okay, I'm not going to explain about any examples. So you can check the how to solve the problem is over here, is written here. This is how you solve the problem. Okay, because this one is subtopics 3.1 is quite simple. Okay.